Well, it's Wednesday, so you know what it is, what it do, what it is. I am the Grizz, and welcome back to Yesterday Today, and we got a lot to talk about. We got a possible huge acquisition in the works, as there's been some early talkings, and we actually got some more new Nintendo Switch rumors, and of course, we also got an important digital storefront possibly going down later this year, and it's in the talking, and it hasn't been official, but it's looking real possible. But we will gonna get into that and more yesterday today, March 24th. All right, lads and ladies, so let's talk about the PS3 PS Vita and the PSP. Well, it appears that the digital storefronts for all three platforms will be taken down on two specific dates this year, so you might want to hurry up and rush and get all of your last minute digital content for each platform, right? So here we go. So this is from IGN. PSP, PS3 stores are to be closed on July 2nd, while the PS Vita store will stay open until August 27th. After those dates, you ain't gonna be able to get no DLC, you ain't gonna be able to get a game, none of that. Now, it's really sad for me to see, like, the PS3 and the PS Vita, they sold a lot, right? Over 100 million units sold, and they did very well, right? PS3 had a rough start, but it came back toward the end and it did its thing. Now the Vita only sold 10 to 15 million units, right? And according to PlayStation, and of course, it's a flop. When you put that next to the 3DS that sold over 100 million units, 80 million units and stuff like that, and then you got the DS that sold, you understand what I'm saying? Astronomical. I guess that's really where Sony was just like, all right, we ain't gonna be able to do this no more. So, and it was funny because I was gonna go and get a new Vita because I lost it. I lost mine when I had a fire a couple years ago, and I really loved the PS Vita. I thought I saved it from the fire, but I didn't. And now this is the official last nail in the coffin on August 27th. It's actually very sad to see that because I love the PS Vita. It actually had some quality games, but Sony just dropped the ball. They stopped supporting it. Now the PS3, of course, had the JRPG library, the exclusive library. The last game I played on my PS3 was The Last of Us. And then I just definitely skipped the PSP, but it was an astronomical system, and it was a big deal because it was Sony's first handheld, right? But this is a bit heartbreaking because, and it's really disheartening if you want to go for an all digital future, because, well, all of those games that you paid for, you no longer have access to it if you don't have the system or you don't want to download it in time. But I'm actually starting to wonder if there's going to be like a subscription service where they play, just backwards compatibility and stuff like that, as they have with PS Now. Maybe just we can play all of these games on our PS5, or there's going to be some type of cloud service, something on mobile, something that they're doing like how Xbox does. But it's really bothersome that the PS Vita didn't go, and they even had a second iteration. The first iteration of PS Vita, while it was a bit heavier, it was much better. The screen was much better, colors popped a lot more, and it's really sad to see it go. PS3 has been long dead, of course, so has the PSP, but dang, that PS Vita came out 9 years ago. Yeah, maybe it should have been gone, but I absolutely love the Vita. What about you? Let me know down in the comments down below. Alright, lads and ladies, so let's talk about Discord and Microsoft. Yeah, Discord and Microsoft. You know, Microsoft that just bought ZeniMax Bethesda for about $7 billion. Well, now Discord is up for sale for about $10 billion, and they might just be signing a deal with Microsoft. Now, Microsoft really has some deep pockets, but that's a lot of money. I'm talking $17 billion, and over time, of course, but that is a lot of freaking money. And now that they might be buying Discord, but it's a chance that Discord might just go public. But then again, people might want to go to Microsoft, because now that people from Bethesda, they can let Microsoft focus on a managerial standpoint, and they just worried about the promotion, and everybody else can just focus on games now. Maybe Microsoft can acquire Discord, and they can just handle all the management for Discord and make it a big difference and make it something. I feel like maybe they're going to find a way to get the premium membership and put it inside the Xbox network, the new now Xbox network. And it's just really curious to me what's going to happen, because Microsoft has deep pockets. We obviously see it, and they're in the works. So we don't know for sure if this is true. This is reported yesterday by VentureBeat. So I'm really curious, because I'm actually starting to get fond of Discord because of, doing stuff like this, and given the fact that I'm bringing a podcast back, Discord might be the deal that I might go with. And this is really interesting. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening with this in the days, months to come. Alright, lads and lads, next up I want to talk about Xbox Live, which is now finito. It's done. It's gone, son. It is now the Xbox Network, rebranded, and they are just changing everything. And The Verge spoke to some Xbox marketing, and they basically told us what it is. And they said the Xbox Network refers to the underlying Xbox Online service, which was updated in the Microsoft Service Agreement, which was hinted at months ago. And they said the update from Xbox Live to Xbox Network is intended to distinguish the underlying service from Xbox Live Gold membership. So now they're going to go ahead and recycle out the whole Xbox Live Silver stuff and just let it all go away, because, you know, you need everything. If it's free to play, why do I need Xbox Live Gold or whatever? You know, just call it Xbox Network, let me sign on and let me do my thing, right? Even though if you don't have Xbox Live Gold or Game Pass, you're just missing out. But now, given the fact that it's an Xbox Network, they're going to put it all under umbrella, so you can just go like, yo, I'm attached to the Xbox Network, so I get Game Pass and Gold and online here and online there. I feel like this is definitely future-proofing, because Xbox and Microsoft is doing the damn thing this generation. They're not playing, they're acquiring mad studios, they're working on a bunch of first-party games, and they're also trying to maybe get their online service and their online communication service with a possible acquisition of Discord. So I'm really curious to see what's going on. And, well, let's get out with Xbox Live and in with Xbox Network. Let's see what's coming on. Alright, lads and ladettes, so let's finish up with those Nintendo Switch Pro rumors, or whatever they might call it, Super Nintendo Switch, or the new Nintendo Switch, the same thing they did with the 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS, but the rumors have been ramping up, especially in like the last month. Now, the rumors been coming out since like the dawn of the Switch, right? The Switch didn't even get a chance to live when already there was Nintendo Switch Pro rumors out there, right? Until yesterday, when Takashi Mochizuki from over at Bloomberg, he put out an article and then he put out a tweet and he basically broke it down. The new Switch would be released later this year, a 7-inch 720p OLED screen, DLSS equipped, better CPU, more memory, with a lot of games, and the analysts tip it as much as $400 price tag. Now, that actually sounds fair. Now, what are you going to do? Maybe drop the Switch Lite down to $100, $150, and maybe give the base Switch, maybe just those red boxes, maybe $200, $250. And if you're going to sell us that Switch Pro with a 4K output, 720 OLED screen, sounds pretty good at $400. And, you know, the Switch is actually starting to get a little loud now as it gets older. You know, it's 4 years. I still have the base Switch. I didn't have any of the morphing problems. I did have some of those screen scratching problems from the dock, but basically my Switch had no issues. I had some Joy-Con drift issues as well, but it's fine. I'm really interested in seeing this because, well, we knew how the Switch was when it launched, right? Everybody wanted it, but nobody could get it. Just like how the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series are. It's going to be the same thing, but this will be impressive. I will do my best to get it on day one. It's going to suck if you don't, but it's also going to probably have a bunch of other games. They delayed Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 for a reason. We still haven't heard about Metroid for a reason. Honestly, if we don't hear about Metroid by the time this gets announced, then I'm just going to go ahead and lose all hope. I'm probably lying, but I really want to play Metroid and maybe a slew of a bunch of other games. Maybe a new Star Fox game, but we got Starlink, and that game was cool, but not a lot of people played it. But I'm really excited about this. The Switch and Switch Pro is just, imagine more processing power, better loading times on a mobile platform slash home platform. But I'm really excited. What's going to happen is it's going to be a bigger screen, but are the rails going to be the same? Will all the equipment that I have work with the Nintendo Switch? Maybe give us a headphone jack with a Switch Pro 2 controller or something like that. I don't know, but I'm really excited about this because, well, I haven't been playing a lot of my Nintendo Switch, but I still absolutely love my Nintendo Switch. They're talking about opening the city back up over here in New York in May, and I will be going back to work regularly. And if that's the case, I'll be jumping back on my Switch regularly and playing it at work. So I'm really excited to probably get one this year. But all this is just speculation, right? But it's coming from places like Bloomberg, and they're hearing it from insiders who don't want to reveal their names, of course. But I'm really interested in seeing what's going on with this. I can't wait till Nintendo shows it to us and just brings us the games, because that's what Nintendo does. Everybody complains, oh, why is Nintendo doing this? And then they still goes and buy it anyway. So get in front of the complaint and get it out your system right now, and then when it comes out, hopefully this year, you will get a chance to get it, love it, and enjoy it. Tell me what you think about this down in the comments below. All right, lads and ladders, that is it for today. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know what you think about all of this. These Switch Pro rumors, they heating up, and I really can't wait to see it. What do you think about this Discord acquisition? Because Discord just done blew up. You know what I'm saying? You got an app version on your phone, you can do that. And that new Xbox headset can connect to Discord on your phone, and you can play on your Xbox at the same time. So that actually kind of, it kind of makes sense if Discord is going to be acquired by Microsoft. Let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments below. Go ahead and hit the like button on your way out. If not, hit the dislike is all good. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on all notifications so you know when your boy is posting. I'll see y'all Friday and possibly Thursday for a stream. I just might stream Resident Evil 7. Y'all know I don't really do horror games, but I will be streaming a special game that's coming to Game Pass next week. Yes, Outriders. I will be doing more Outriders coverage here, and hopefully it's a really fun game. The final product is even better than the demo. The demo was fine, but I really hope the final product is really good. But I will see you then on Friday, lads and ladders. Until then, this video is finita.